episode of The Daily Blend. I'm your host, AC, and we are joined in studio today by Eric Sappington. He is the Executive Director of Community Foundation of Central Missouri. How are you, Eric?
I'm well. How are you?
I am very good. And I should add, newish Executive Director,
April
right?
1st.
April 1st.
Yeah. John Baker had been the Executive Director for 12 years. And he retired. He's off in retirement land.
Yeah.
And so he gave me the reins and was with me a couple of weeks and then said, here you go, Eric.
So here you go. Yeah. Take it from here.
Here I am.
What's that been like?
You know, drinking from a fire hydrant. There's so many good things going on. There's so many people that are involved.
Yeah.
And we've got a wonderful board that has been they do what they say and say what they do.
They do.
And they said, hey, we're going to support you, Eric. We're going to get you in the middle of all types of conversations. And sure enough, they have. So it's been running and seeing a lot of people and meeting a lot of new people. And so a lot of fun.
Yeah, it has been. You've got a great board over there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would say one of the best, and we're not going to go and compare, but I'm just telling you, they are. They do what they say.
Yeah.
They say what they do. They said, Eric, you're going to go in here and we're going to set you up to succeed, and the Community Foundation is succeeding.
Yeah, that's wonderful to hear. That's wonderful to hear. And I agree. Your board is pretty fantastic. They're pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
So tell us, because there may be some people listening or watching who are not familiar with the foundation. So tell us what the Community Foundation is.
Yeah, so the Community Foundation started in 2010 under the umbrella of the city of Columbia. There's 8 community foundations in the state of Missouri, and so spread out, Kansas City, St. Louis, obviously, and then you've got north and south. And so each community foundation has a service area. And so the Central Missouri, we have 10 counties stretching up to Kirksville, down to Jeff City, over to Boonville, over to Fulton. So we've got 10. And then the Community Foundation gives an opportunity for people to kind of find where their passion is as far as supporting and being philanthropic. And we start funds for people. They can give to the foundation, and then once they start a fund with us, then they can identify organizations, nonprofit that they want to support, and they do at their own time. So it's a really positive mechanism to allow people to give to nonprofit.
Yeah, that's really amazing.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you, what's the Community Foundation known for? Like, what's the most public-facing thing that it's known for?
You know, when I get here, when you first get a job, you're like, okay, I'm going to go in and do some history and research. Yeah. Como gives. That's what everybody and all the conversations I've had. I will say Community Foundation and John Baker, and they'll say, "Oh, Como gives." And so, you know, last year there was 174 organizations. They raised a little over $2 million in 30 days.
In 30 days.
And there's not a lot of community foundations that do that, not only in Missouri but in the United States.
Yeah.
And we have a little over 175 signed up for this December. And so everybody's going to start hearing, and the new guy is going to be out and about, talking about Como Gives, because it's going to ramp up pretty quick. So.
Yeah, it is. And it does move very quickly. And I'm telling you, having 170 organizations, I mean, that's unreal.
Well, it's something that, you know, the foundation, you know, we build funds for individuals, organizations that can then give to nonprofits through us. And Como Gives is huge. And then we do some granting ourselves. But those 3 things are really what the foundation has become known for. And like you said, Como Gives is what everybody is aware of. Yeah,
but it is nice kind of to have that signature thing that everybody knows. So even if they don't think they know what the foundation is, you say Como Gives, and they're like, oh, okay.
You're exactly right. What it's allowed me to do is introduce myself and talk about the Community Foundation, and then all of a sudden you start to see it start to resonate, and they're like, oh, okay, wait a second, Como Gives, and that allows me to use that as kind of an end to talk about all the other things that the foundation is doing. So signature is exactly the word to use.
Yeah. It's and a great one at that. A great one at that. I feel like the total just keeps going up every year, which means this year
You know, the new guy was really wanting to get over that 174 and 2 million.
Okay.
And so we're at that 175 or so. We're going to go over that. And so now it's up to all of us to get over that 2 million like we did last year.
That's absolutely right. So tell me, how can this community, what do you need right now? How can this community help?
You know, the biggest thing right now is to get the word out, to remind people that starting on December 1st and ComoGives.com, you're going to go, and then there's going to be a list of all those organizations, and then you can divvy out the gifts that you want to give to different ones. And so it's just getting the word out. It's helping me and those of us that in the foundation, getting the word out, getting everybody prepared. There's a lot of things that are going to be going on the next few months. You've got a presidential election. You've got Mizzou football winning. You got a lot of things going on. So let's not take our eye off the ball.
Yeah.
We still want to be very helpful in our community. And so Como Gives will find that niche and we'll get in there. So I need you to help me talk about Como Gives.
Absolutely. Well, I'm always happy to talk about Como Gives.
There you go.
Anything that helps support our local nonprofits, because we have so many amazing nonprofits that provide the services that our friends and neighbors need.
We have, as I mentioned, 174 last year, and we're gonna be more than that this year in Como Gives. But that doesn't even begin to touch, and especially, you know, I mentioned the 10 counties that the foundation serves. You know, that 174 is mostly in Boone County. There's a few outside of Columbia and Boone County, but there's so many nonprofits, and they never have quite enough support. No. It just never is never quite enough. And that's what we're here to do, is try to make it enough.
I love that. I love it. That's really amazing and powerful. And we will do, of course, all we can to help get the word out, keep the word out.
Love it.
So people know that it's coming and can be ready on December 1st, right?
That's right.
Just jump right in and start giving, and just encouraging all the nonprofits that are participating this year.
It's very similar to in years past, the ComoGives.com.
Yeah.
And so people's going to be able to do the same thing year after year.
Love it. Love it. Well, it's amazing. And I know you're going to hit that goal. You're going to hit that goal. I'm confident that this community is going to do what we need to do to make sure that goal is met and exceeded, maybe.
I'm with you.
All right. I'm with you too, Eric. Eric, thank you so much for joining us. It was very nice to sit with you and get to know you more, and we'll see you next time.
Right. Thank you.